Hello guys, welcome to another video. In my previous video, mostly I've been talking about how to establish your fodder, and in this video I want us to look at the machine a farmer may need to start the dairy farming journey. So with me here I have the Chaff cutter, and before maybe like you buy the Chaff cutter, try to do some research, ask farmers which is the best chaff cutters in the market. And from the information I got, my friend who is a farmer told me to go and buy an Indian made chaff cutter. Yeah, so that's what I went and did. This is the brand. So this is the chaff cutter I went and purchased. And actually, before you even go to buying the chaff cutter, you also have to consider if your area has electricity, or maybe we are going to be using petrol, because the chaff cutter comes in both petrol and also there are some which, like this one, is an electric chaff cutters. So you have to consider that, and also you have to consider the cost of running the machine, because if you then go for the petrol one, all of us know that when it comes to petrol and all that fuel, at this time they are quite expensive. So there's something you should also consider. Yeah, so there are also types of the chaff cutters, and for one, there's a 3-blade chaff cutter. 3-blade chaff cutter, what I mean that it has 3 blades. As you can see from my chaff cutter here, there's one blade over there, there's another blade here, and there's another blade there. So these blades, that is the blades in this flywheel, gives the chaff cutter the name 3 blades. And also there are some which are 2 blades. They have 2 blades on the flywheel. This thing you can see, the circular metallic substance, is called the flywheel. And the 3-blade, it cuts fodder into very small portions, because half an inch is what you get when you are chopping your fodder. So it is also another aspect to consider what you want to go for. When it comes to the price, they don't differ much. Yeah, so you just have to go with the budget that you have. So let's look at the parts. So here, this is the flywheel, and here we have the blades. These are the blades, very good blades. And there's another thing that I noticed when I went to get these 3-blade chaff cutters. The cutting size was not half an inch. So what I did, I adjusted these nuts. What I adjusted, you just adjust and they push the blade inside, so that you can see this area around here. Yeah, let me find a good angle. Yeah, so you can see that area around there, the distance becomes small. So when the distance becomes small, the amount of cuttings, they will be also smaller. So you have to adjust these nuts you can see from on the braids. You adjust them, and don't adjust them too much, because I also made a mistake and I adjusted too much, and I ended up breaking these nuts. Yeah, so be careful, be gentle. Yeah, and yeah, let's look at the parts. So these are the gears. So this is the gear. So these are the steel gears, and this is what you need to take care of mostly. And what you can see, this is the grease that is used to lubricate this part. Yeah, and you can see my grease is quite almost used. It's black in color, but I have some grease over there. We are going to add it on this box that holds the gears, and to make the gear work more well and reduce any wearing and tear, to prolong the life of the machine. With me here, this is a tool. So this is what you get when you buy the shaft cutter. Used to maybe open these nuts. Yeah, with me here is the trough. So the trough is where you put your fodder, and then it flows to the feed roll. The feed roll, they direct the feeds to where the braids are for cutting. And what you can see over here, so over here there's a feed hooper. So this feed hooper, it makes sure that its work is to regulate the amount of feed that you are passing through the trough. So if you put more fodder on the trough, it has some springs. You can see these are spring, these are the springs. So when you put more fodder, it will go upward, yeah, to occupy the feeds that you are chopping. Yeah, so this is another section. And also this part you have to use the lubricating oil. You see, these are a moving part, so you ought to have lubricated these parts, yeah, to avoid the wear and tear. And this is what I've told you. This is the fry wheel. Yep, the fry wheel. And the braids, the maintenance of the braids, you just have to sharpen them regularly. Maybe I do it maybe thrice per week. Yeah, keep on sharpening, because you don't want to cause wear and tear onto your machine. And also use a file. Don't use the graders, so that the braids will not wear out very fast. So on this part we have the V belt. These are it is used to deliver mechanical power onto the fry wheel. And the fry wheel, you can see it's connected to the shaft, so its work is to revolve. As it revolves, the braids will cut the fodder, and this is where the fodder will fall. Yeah, is where the fodder will fall. And also here we have a motor. This motor, we have two capacitors. This is one first capacitor, a second capacitor. Yeah, so when I was getting the machine, I was told to get Italy made motors. That was what the information I got. So I made sure that the motor came from Italy. Yeah, it is labeled Italy made. Yeah, and it's just the stand. Yeah, these are the stones. So put on more weight. I've not yet corrugated this area, so that when I'm chopping my fodder, the machine will not move. Yeah, to reduce the movement of the machine when I'm doing my chopping. Yeah, so that's all about the machine. You need to take care of the machine for it to give you long service. So yeah, and mostly you have to keep on increasing the amount of rhodium grease in here to avoid wear and tear. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to add this grease. We are going to add it together. Yeah, let me just open it. With me here I have just a stick, and we are going to scoop the grease, scoop, and then we are going to apply onto the gears this way. Yeah. And this is to make sure that there is no wear and tear onto the gears. So these are the gears. You can see they are moving. Yeah, so you keep on applying the grease. You can apply as much as you want. Yeah. And the brand or the type of grease to use just depend on the amount of maybe money you have. Yeah. And also make sure that you go for quality, not quantity. Remember, you don't want to go to the market to get another shaft cutter, because that will automatically be a loss for you. Yeah. So just keep on applying. This way. To avoid the wear and tear. And yeah, that's all. There's nothing much. Another thing, you must be careful when you are handling the shaft cutter, because most people will tend to get their hand chopped while using the shaft cutter. Be careful. The feed roller will be in a position to push the feeds to the braid. So when you just press the feeds here and you put them on the feed roller, you just leave them at that. Don't have to put your hands up to this point, yeah, for safety. Yeah, so let's keep farming. These are some of the tools or the machines that a farmer may need, so that to make the dairy farming work easier. So I'll just keep on adding the grease, and see you in my next video. We are going to review the other machine. Yeah, I will show you in my next video. So keep tuned. Until next time, bye.